Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues!
Hey, TikTok, it's Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, host of the BlueNote Fan Report. Yes, it's almost that time. It's almost 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and I'm getting ready to do a show. If you're a hockey fan, if you're a Blues fan, if you're just a fan of life in general, why not check me out? Well, how do we see the show, Guy? Simple. On Facebook or YouTube, search Blue Note, one word, Fan Report. That's it, Blue Note Fan Report. I'll put the name down here. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, right? Come on, check me out. One of the things that I've been dying for is to get one show that gets 100 viewers at one time. So help me out, right? Watch the show. I do it every BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha! Happy Veterans Day. It is Military Appreciation Night. The Blues Warriors, the Alpha Team's going to be out on the ice with the Blues, and oh my God, I just seen Tarasenko in that jersey. Oh, if I had the fucking money, I'd buy that thing. I'd spend $1,000 for it. And if you love me and you got the money, there's my Christmas and birthday present. Go to the Blues charity auctions and get me that jersey. That thing is hot. Oh, it's hot. Yes. Joe, let's go Blues. Brian, I do the long intro just for you. Woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, we got some language today. You know what, guys? I got to tell you this. Nitro, the team is terrible, but I'm not. I'm a good show. Yes. Yes. I know, Ashley, and I wouldn't ask you for it. You know, there's somebody rich out there that's going to hook me up someday. Oh, and then Androv, Alexei. Oh, I love this kid. During the preseason, I absolutely love this kid. I was surprised that he got sent down instead of Neighbors because I thought he had a much better preseason than Neighbors did. I like him. Oh, I love his hair too. Wow. That is sweet. You know what that is? That is Gary Unger hair. It's just not as long as Gary Unger's, but it's styled like Gary Unger's. That is absolutely Gary Unger's hair. We are taking on the San Jose Sharks. Yes, the San Jose Sharks. They are 3-6-3 with 9 points. They're actually better than us. They are better than us. We suck. We suck. You know, I'll talk about this real quick. The Neighbors. I think that sending him down is the right move. And I'll tell you why. I love Androv. I do. Right? I love this kid. I love Alexei, however you want to say it. I love him. However, right now, the face of the franchise, the face of the future is Neighbors. Well, if Neighbors is the face of the future and you have a locker room, a toxic locker room, the last thing that you want, the absolute last thing you want is your future in that locker room his first year. So take him out. Right? Take him out. Send him down. Let him get some new until you fix the locker room. Right? And you know, maybe Berube can fix it. I don't know. But I think there's a locker room issue. They say there isn't, but you know what? We heard back in 1819, I mean, consistently, there's no locker room issue. I mean, the reporters, the locker room's great, the locker room's great. And then Berube comes out during the middle of that 11-game win streak and says, yeah, there was a problem in the locker room that I had to fix. And nobody caught that. I remember talking about it. I remember talking about it on my show. Nobody picked up on that. If I was a reporter and I want to be a reporter, I would have absolutely picked up on that and I'd have keyed on that. Whoa, hold on. Kept hearing that there wasn't a locker room issue. Now you're saying there is one? What's the locker room issue? I would have. Oh man, I'd have kicked out because I wouldn't have let it go. I would not have let it go. I heard something today that Drysdale and McDavid have more goals than the Blues do. The whole Blues team. Yeah, but the issue had to come out before then because they went real. That 3-0, they looked that damn good. Okay, and then all of a sudden, Blues have now stink to high heaven. Disgracefully makes me want to hurl and just to severely depressed. You know, losing streaks happen. And this is a bad losing streak. I admit it. It's a record losing streak. However, I still have faith. This losing streak isn't happening in April when it knocks you out of the playoffs. It's happening in October. You can recover in October and November. That's the thing you need to remember. You can recover. They're only 5 games under. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5 games under. You can make that 5 games up. And actually, you could make that 5 games up before the end of December. Go 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 for 5 sets. So that'd be 15 games. You could erase this in 15 games and put yourself back to where you're in the hunt. And that's what you got to do. And it makes and first thing foremost, score goals. Score goals. That's it. Nothing else matters tonight. If you lose 9-8, I'll be okay. Score goals. Let's go Blues. Yeah, we need a little bit of that, right?
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues!
That's right. Let's go Blues. Hey, Ryan Green, I'm going to call you out for a second, buddy. Justin, how you doing? You know what? You get back to 500. Go look at the stands. You get back to 500 during the wild card. That's where you need to be. Get back to 500. You got to be there first, right? And again, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. And that's highly doable. They do need to be revived. They do need to be revived. That is an absolute dead-on statement. And you know what? Sammy Helms, Ashley Jones, thank you for putting them fingers in the air. I appreciate that. If you're watching me on YouTube or you're watching me on Facebook, don't forget, put them thumbs in the air. Show them likes. The more likes I get, the more my videos get shared. The more my videos get shared, the more people watch. I have a goal, and I want to hit it this season. I want to see that number, and the number that I get to see and Ashley gets to see hit 100. That means 100 people watching me at one time. Now look, Brian Green, where are you at, buddy? Brian Green, I need to hear from you, bud. Where you at? Say something, man. That, you know, I got to be. I got to just say this is a good team, and they got to be good. I just think that this is fixable. This isn't a bad team. These aren't bad players. These aren't AHL players playing an NHL game. These are NHL players. That's why I know they can turn it around. That's why I know so much that they can turn it around. Where did Ryan Green go? I need to talk. I need to say something, but I need to know that he's here. Ryan! Oh, Ryan! Well, so are the Capitals, right? So are the Capitals. I mean, it happens, and you can get out of it. Hell, the Penguins went through it after they won the Cup, fired their coach, and then turned around and won the Cup. Well, I don't know where he is, but I'm going to go say this anyway. Okay, so Ryan, so you know, a lot of you guys have my, you can instant message me, right? If you're on Facebook or you're on Twitter, you can instant message me, and I respond pretty regularly to just about everybody, right? Brian talked to me today, and he was saying, oh, there he is. Okay. He was telling me, you know, I know he told me, I know you're frustrated. I know you're struggling, but you know what? The guys that watch, they're your family. And that's what makes this show so great, is that we're a family and we can bust your balls, right? We can bust your balls. We can get you frustrated. We can get you flabbergasted. We can do that. And that's what makes the show fun. That makes the show interesting. And that's what damn it, I appreciate that. I even put in today when I shared it out, join the family, because that's what you guys are. That's what you guys are. You guys are my family. It's 95 degrees in here and I'm wearing this thing for you. Pitlick, I'm surprised that Pitlick, I would have rather seen Furt come up, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Oh, I got a what's happening guy. I'm not sure who that's from. Let me see if I can figure it out here. Go see if this is on the BlueNote Fan. Not wrong one. Let's go to groups. No, let's go home. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm working on it. Sorry, my computer's being dumb dum dum da dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum dum. Uh-oh, is my internet going out on me again? There we go. Looks like I got it. It's Jose! Can you see? I think it ends tonight. I think it ends tonight. Did you see the shoulder patch? No, I did not. But I want Tarasenko's jersey, man. Somebody, you know, if you got a rich friend, tell him about me and get him to bid on Tarasenko's jersey for me. That would be a perfect Christmas birthday present for me. I love that thing. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. I absolutely love it. Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? I did something today. Not blues related, more health related, right? Check out my TikTok, Hawaii Blues Fan, right? My TikTok, I talk about hockey and I talk about mental health, right? I think it's a great way to do, a great thing to do. And I had some therapy today. Yes, a guy goes to therapy. Oh my God. Oh, that's so bad. He goes to therapy. I went to therapy today, and in therapy, I've been talking about something, right? A lot of you know me as Guy Benson, okay? And that's all you've ever known me as. That's not my birth name, okay? And I wasn't adopted. I did a legal name change when I was in my 20s when I got married. My original name, I was born Guy Anthony Dingus. If you look up dingus in the what do you call it? The slang dictionary, or the urban dictionary, or whatever. Dingus is a slang for stupid or dumb. I even had a girlfriend one time look at me and make what are you, a dingus? And this is when I was using Bensing, right? She knew it was. She knew my last name was Dingus because my sister kept it. I'm gonna own that name for a change. I used to hate it. I didn't put it out there, but you know what? That's not right. I denied that I have an entire family, and I can't do that. And I also put in that post, I'm a habitual liar. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I have a very bad problem with lying. I admit it. It goes hand in hand with my addiction. Yeah, but a lot of people didn't know what it was. Some of them, there were a few people that understood it, but not many did, right? And I kind of keep that backup account a secret. But I wanted to take that shroud away and just say, okay, my name is Guy Anthony Bensing, but I'm also a dingus. And if you want to use the slang term of dingus at me, fire away. Fire away. Because you know what? I think you're a dingus for using it that way. Do I win? I want to hear if I win. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait the 15 seconds to see what I get. Sharks, man. Are they going to take the 8th bite or the 9th bite out of the Blues? Or are the Blues going to take a bite out of the Sharks? Are they going to hook them? We got a pretty good record against the Sharks. And I know we got like a winning streak against them. I haven't pulled it up. They're completely lost. How do we fix this team? They have to fix the team. They have to fix the team. This is there's the thing here. It's not actually broken. Does that make sense? You look at his team and you say it's broken. I look at it and say it's not broken. Right? Oh wow, Ash. I hope so, because I got Bennington and I got Benning starting now. I could use a shutout. And I could use a Thomas hat trick. I didn't start Ryan O'Reilly tonight. He's killing me. I could use a Thomas hat trick and Bennington shutout. And Bennington to get a goalie goal. Bennington gets a goalie goal. That's what I need. Where are we at here? I'm lost. This team is not broken. When you think of a broken team, you think of a team that's missing all these pieces that you need to bring in. This isn't a team that's missing pieces. This is a team that has the pieces. This is a team that has the pieces. The pieces just need cleaning. They need maintenance, right? They need some polishing. They need some work. But this is a good team. Oh, I don't know about that. I kind of like my hair right now. Jose, if I ever decide to try and do stand up again, I think the longer hair would work better. Oh, you don't want me on the ice. Hell, last time I was on the ice, I broke my wrist. All right. Looks like the Ice Palace here might be opening soon. If it does, I'm gonna, take my skates, get them sharpened, and I'm gonna take classes. I'm gonna learn how to skate the right way. I'm going to learn how to hockey skate. I am going to get out there and learn how to do it. I'm going to get it. So when I do come home, Lance, I did look in the Lance, Ashley, Jason chat. Lance, Ashley, Jason chat. I couldn't find the other one, so I put it in that one. I thought you would see it there. Check that one, Lance. This team needs a powwow. No, I don't think they need that. If we win, this will send a shockwave to my system. You know, first of all, losing streaks happen. And yes, this is a 52-year, long losing streak. It hasn't happened in 52 years. Okay. It was going to happen sooner or later. Every team, most teams have losing streaks of 7, 8, or 9 games. Okay. Most of them do. Especially some of the expansion franchises out there. I think the only team that I can sit there and say doesn't have like a really long losing streak, like a losing streak of 5 games or more, might be Vegas. They're the only team. Right? Work for the Young Guns. I remember that movie. And actually it was peyote, not opium. You call him the Hawaii Blues fan. That's what you call him, the Hawaii Blues fan. How's that sound, Ryan? Right? And you know what? You know why I feel better today? Because I was able to, I think putting that post out, I know this sounds really stupid, but it took a weight off my shoulders. It took a very interesting weight off my shoulders, and I don't know what it is. It felt like, you know what? So I've had a few people. For me, it always felt like I was lying and I was hiding something, right? And that goes with my addiction. So while the addiction is harder not to hide because of what it is, why not take one thing that's small, that, yeah, somebody I could get stuff for it. I could get, the slang and all of that. I absolutely could. However, I'm creating that skin where I say that's fine. And I tag my uncle. I tag just my uncle, and I know with tagging my uncle, that tags a lot of family members. And if one of my family members has an issue with that, that's okay. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. I did something that I needed to do. Oh, yeah, I knew your Warriors were slumping too, man. I don't know what happened with them. I wonder if they just got old. Maybe they just got old. I don't know. How are you getting close to game time? Yeah, about 7-8 minutes. I'm hoping. So tonight, if they do the anthem or anything, I'm going to go away because the Blues Hockey Warriors Alpha team is going to be out there skating with the team. And that's cool. I want to see that. I don't want to be focusing on anything other than that. This is my night. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I absolutely wish I was there. Right? And guys, you are my friends. Each and every one of you that watches this are my friends. Even if you hate me, even if you're a person watching this so you can write down the things I say to use against me later, I still consider you a friend because you're watching. You guys are fine, man. You guys are there are some, it takes you being at your lowest in order for you to see what you're surrounded by. And I know, so I have said this, and I talked to I said this last night. My brain tells me consistently that I'm in this all alone. I'm in this all alone. And every night that I get on here, each and every one of you reminds me that I'm not. And that means a lot, guys. Right? That's this. When was the last time you saw this? Right? When was the last time you saw that? And this is not from anybody else but you. This is from Ashley, Sammy, Chris, Ryan, Jason, Matlow, Lance, Michael, Nitro. Who else did I see? I thought I saw Shockey. He's at the game. Oh, they have the Blues. Oh, that's neat. I see you, bud.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. How are you?
Sorry about that. I had trouble finding the chat, so I put it in that one, hoping you'd see that one.
I don't know what happened to that when it got deleted, or I don't know.
But you found it?
Ashley sent it to me through a different chat.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. What do you think tonight? Is this night we break this streak?
I think it's a night we need to. Contrary to popular belief and all the people just believing every word Doug Armstrong says, Craig Berube's job is on the line. Any GM that has a coach that loses 7, 8, 9, 10 games in a row, you cannot say the coach's job isn't on the line. What do people expect him to do? When a reporter asks that, do they expect him to say, yeah, Craig Berube's on the hot seat. If they don't win in the next 2 games, he's gone. No, he has to publicly support the coach up to a point. He did the same thing with Mike Yo. He supported him up to a certain point, and then it got to be too much.
When they lost, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. And then they lost that one game, and that was just enough for him.
That was the second loss to the last place Kings, and that's what I meant to say. You brought something. See, that's what happened, guys. And it's not that I mean to walk over somebody. When they bring something up like that, that's something you need to add on to. Well, sometimes, and Lance, I hope you don't take this wrong. You're long-winded, and I don't want to forget that important point that you brought up. So that's why I do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and, if you're a GM, if you're an owner, you can put it on the players so much. When it gets to be a 7, 8 game losing streak, it's more than just the players. Something else is wrong here. I hope they come out and play hard. I really do. I thought the effort against Philadelphia was better at times. Those people saying that
did you freeze?
For those people and that they played well against Philadelphia, they didn't. That they did not play. There was maybe 10 to 12 minutes of that whole game I thought the Blues were really playing well. The rest of it, it just fell apart, and they've got to do something different.
No, I'm with you. I was freezing there for a little bit. Yes, I do get excited sometimes, right? Just because you smile doesn't mean you didn't need deodorant. Brian Green, I'll tell you what you can do. I'm going to do 2 predictions. If we win 5-3, if we lose, goes to, actually it would be 9 games because we're already at 8, 6-1. I don't think we're going to lose 6-1 to this team. I really don't. First of all, Bennington's played good. And this team isn't an offensive juggernaut. So with the way Bennington plays, he should be able to stop a lot of what's coming around. Right? At least that's how I feel about it. Bennington's going to be the star of the game. I'm absolutely certain on that. However, the offense needs to kick it up. These guys need to get into the house and take shots. They need to everybody's clogging the house on them because they spend too much time out. They've got to get into the house, get those shots, and get the dirty goals. That's how you're going to do it. How much weight winning the cup does it have keeping him longer with the loss? I don't know, man, Mike. To be honest with you, I thought he was going to be gone in 21. I really did. Now, I thought he could have been gone last year, but he changed. He changed, but he hasn't changed this year, right? He has not changed this year, and that is an obvious thing. Lance, am I taking up too much time?
No,
Okay.
I was just going to say that, just like when they put Achari on the first line, everybody's like, give him a chance. He could do great. He's what we need on the first line. Levo and Alexandrov, they may do something, but Levo's a 29-year-old fringe NHL player, and 9 or 10, and he's not played a lot of games. I think it's 270 over a long period of time, and these moves are just throwing farts in the wind. To me, all they do is take up air and they stink.
I disagree with one of them. No, you listen to me for a second, dude. I disagree with the Androff one. And the reason I disagree with that is because this kid showed a lot of promise. I know in the preseason, but he's actually shown promise down in Springfield. He's earned
So did Logan Brown.
Hold on. Logan Brown got hurt. There's a difference. Alexandrov didn't. Sending Neighbors down helps you because Neighbors is supposed to be the future of this franchise. If you have a toxic locker room, that's going to ruin Neighbors. You send him down. Alexei is Russian. He's going to blow that shit off. He's not even going to understand 90% of it. He's going to hang out with Tereshchenko, Barbashev, Bushnevich. Who else am I forgetting? Who's the other one? We got another Russian. Who am I forgetting? Tereshchenko, Bushnevich, Barbashev, Androv. We got one more Russian. Torpachenko. Yeah, there we go. Torpachenko. And I think I think the kid's a diamond in the rough. I really, really do. I really, really do. Right? So let's see. The defense scares me tonight. The defense does scare me. Bortuzzo ate up a lot of penalty kill minutes, and our penalty kill is damn near the bottom of the league. Yeah. Well, see, O'Reilly cost us a goal. A lot of people don't talk about that. That puck that Bushnevich hit, the one that was knuckle pucking, I think that goes in if O'Reilly doesn't hit it. Right? Because O'Reilly hits it and changes the trajectory to where it goes up. If you watch how it was flipping, I mean, I think that could have hit the ground or even gone into the net. If O'Reilly would have hit it any other way, that goes into the net. The worst thing you could have done was hit it higher. Right? Because that put it up over the crossbar. If he would have just swope at it this way, I think it puts it in. I really do. I think that goes in the net. You're in front. Well, it is your job, but you can't be hitting it up. You can't be hitting it up. You got to swipe it towards the net, into the net. I mean, you look where his stick was, and his stick was just below the crossbar. How does hitting it up if your stick's below the crossbar not put it above the crossbar? Am I right, Lance?
It's hard enough to deflect a puck the way you want it to go. With it doing like it did the knuckle puck, that's almost impossible because you don't know what's going to happen to it. He was trying to make something happen, and I really don't fault him. But you could be right. If he didn't touch it, maybe it would have went in.
Okay, guys, it looks like they're doing the intro now, which is for Military Appreciation Night. So I'm backing out. We'll see you at intermission. I love each and every one of you. Remember, the chat room's open. You can keep chatting. This is Guy and Lance saying aloha mahalo, and we'll see you at the first intermission. everyone. Welcome back to the BlueNote Fan Report. This is the first intermission show. Well, the Blues scored first, but they scored twice. Unfortunately, the second one was in the wrong net. Oh, my goodness. Better effort. Looks good. Looks solid. I mean, but they're still not getting pucks in the back of the net. They have got to get pucks in the back of the net. And Krug's goal was a fluky one, which kind of they need that. But I'd really like to see them get more into the back of the net. That's what it comes down to. Right? Oh, okay. Didn't realize that. Thank you. Okay, now it's gone. Yeah, me and my deaf ass. I don't have my ears in, so I didn't see that, bud. Apologize to you and yours. Oh man, what am I doing here? Again, someone said, better period. I was okay with the period. I really was. It could have been worse. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. We know that. But you know what? Getting out 1-1, we'll take it. We'll go from there and see what happens in a second. That has not been our period. They have got to turn that around. This is the game to turn that around. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about that. This is the game. You have to turn that around. All right, yes, Lance. It was a much better period. Same link, Lance. I thought I turned it off. There should be no music going. Yeah, there shouldn't be any more music going. I don't hear anything. Are you guys hearing it? I don't hear it. So, yeah, I think it's off. Apparently, that's the 8th goal. Yeah, 8th goal, man. That's just incredible, right? Justin says nope. Hey, I got a couple of pictures sent to me from out there with the Warriors out there, and then Jason Nichols asked me if I was tearing, or somebody asked me if I was tearing up, and I actually was, man. That was beautiful. I can't. Okay. I must have seen it twice, man. Thank you. I can't wait. I'm hoping next year I'm there. I really do. It is what it is. And we'll go through it. Hey, man, let's say thank you to Charles Jenkins, Michael Edwards, Jose Figueres, Jason Nichols, Dustin Mullins, Sammy Helms, and Ashley Jones for putting it up like this. I appreciate it. Yes, Jason, it was. And yes, I had tears rolling down my face a little bit. I'm wearing my Warriors hat, wearing my Warriors jersey, and I'm burning up in it, but I'm still wearing it, and it was so neat seeing so many of the guys out there that I know, and I've had other people send, hey, those are your boys. And yeah, they are, and that Warrior team, they appreciate me. I appreciate them. I'll support them till all in. That's all there is to it, right. Where are we at? Let's go over the stats here a little bit. Okay. The Sharks had 10 shots, led by 3 from Timo Meier. Timo Meier was also the goal scorer. They had 5 that were blocked, 2 that missed the net, so 17 attempts. They had 12 hits. They gave it away 4 times. They took it away 5 times, and they blocked 5 shots. They lost the faceoff battle 5-13 for a 28% to 72%. Blues won the faceoff battle. Blues had 8 shots, led by Thomas and Kyrou at 2 apiece. They had 5 that were blocked. They had 7 that missed the net. It's 20 attempts. Okay, we'll take that. They had 8 hits. Okay, they had 5 giveaways. That is a number that has to change. That giveaway number has got to go lower. They have got to better puck control, plain and simple. 3 takeaways. Take it off the stick, man. Braden Shin has 2 hits, a giveaway, and 2 takeaways. They have 5 blocked shots, led by Colton Parayko with 2. Akari, Alexandrov, I keep calling him Androv. I had a kid, I went to high school with an Androv, so I forget the Alexander there. Alexandrov and Falk, each with a block. There's your, where are you guys? Where's your comments, man? Come on. This show does not work without you. Do you know that? Family, this show will not work without you. If you're not making comments, I got nothing to talk about. Absolutely it does. Well, after getting a step at the start, we slid from the lack of power play with 3 minutes left. We coasted, struggling to sustain. Keep working hard, Blues. Oh, yes, Shy. Oh, yes. I agree with you, bud. I absolutely agree with you. He's at the game. I appreciate guys at the game coming on the show, man. I know they can't hear me, right? It is just too loud. Even with earphones in, you can't hear, but they're out there still anyways. And it's great. And I appreciate it. I love that they watch. I love that they're calm. And remember, and I'm gonna pound on this from now on. This show will not work, and it will not be sustained without you. Right? I need your comments. I need your thoughts. And it does, it can be hockey. It can be non-hockey related, but I need you to talk to me. Now, I know I'm 15 seconds ahead of you. I get that. But I still need your comments. If without that, I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess. I'm a train wreck. I don't like being a train wreck. Don't make me a train wreck. Love me. Love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me do. Love me do. Look, guys, come on, help me out. Help me out. Where are we at? No one's talking, man. Well, I saw good things. I saw bad things. I liked Alexandrov. I thought he played well. Made a couple of small mistakes in there. Falk had a few mistakes in there. He's having a semi-bad game. Krug is doing what he needs to do. O'Reilly's been active. Nichols says the Blues score 3 in the second. Man, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. Bennington's played great. You can't put that goal on him. Just keep doing what you're doing. Get to the net and get pucks to the net, right? They made some great passes. Everyone's talking about the one-timer not being there. Shackled. I don't know. I'm not sure why the one-timer's not there, but I think they can do better with it. The power play should be good. Even without Perron on the power play, it still should be good, right? It has a good setup. It has good passing. It has good function, good control. There's structure there. They just got to get pucks to the net. They got to draw the umbrella, right? The square. They got to draw it out. And once you draw it out, you open that up. Is that what you're seeing there, bud?
Well, I think if you're looking at why they've not been able to come up with one-timers, is it's too much stick handling. Kyrou got that puck 3 or 4 times where I'd have just let it rip. When it got to me, I wouldn't have sit there and held on to it and skated around and gotten closer to the net. You're not going to catch anybody off surprised by doing that. When you hit that one-timer, the goalie sees the puck going over. He's starting to push up and go to that side. But if you're good enough at it and quick enough at it, he ain't going to be able to get to that side. There's going to be a little piece open. We've seen Ovechkin do it. We've seen Tarasenko do it. Brett Hall was one of the best at it. And I don't know why this team continues to handle the puck too much. But it wasn't a great first period. But I will tell you this, they played a lot better than they've been playing.
And you know what? At the moment, we'll just take that.
Yep.
We'll take that because it's still early. I mean, it's the first period. They got to come in the second and do the things that they need to do in the second. That's it, right? Yep. You have got to win the second. You have not won a period in a while.
Nope, especially the second period. The second. Yep.
Right? But beyond a shadow of a doubt, you got to win the second. Jeff Horseman, Kyle Hauser, they put them thumbs in the air. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
I would like to see them put this team away. To me, that would be a good sign for this team. Not drag it out to 2-1. Yeah, that'd be a nice win for them and end this terrible losing streak. I want to see that killer instinct once they get a team on the ropes. If they go up 2-1, let's go after them. Let's really put the pressure on them and show them that, hey, you're not getting back in this game, because the more San Jose stays in this game, the worse it. I'm going to get more nervous.
I mean, the last time they faced Javi Bulin, they put up a 9 spot on him, right? They can beat this goalie.
Javi Bulin hasn't played in years.
Well, who is it? They're
Kakinen?
yeah, Kokkonen, right? They put a 9 spot up on Kaapo Kokkonen. I think that was when he was with
Edmonton?
the huh?
Edmonton?
Or wasn't he with the Wild for a while?
Kakinen was with the Edmonton,
Okay.
and then he may
said we
have
put a 9 spot up on him.
yeah, he went to the Wild after that too.
Yeah, I think that was with the Wild last year that we put up the numbers on him. Saad seems invisible. Part of that I think is the injury, and I also think that it's stop switching the damn lines up. Give your line, let them get. They're not even getting a chance. They're not getting a chance to even develop chemistry. Right? Just because they have a game where they don't score, just give them 2 or 3 games with those lines instead of changing them up. That's how you build chemistry. You can't keep changing them up.
When you see a coach change lines constantly, he's worried about his job because he's trying anything and everything he can do to do something. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You've got to keep trying to do extra things, but you're right. You've got to find that part that works. But with the same time, like you and I have talked about chemistry, you play with a guy for a game, 2 games, and you do well, and you're starting to get used to it, and then your coach changes it. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, Kokkonen didn't play with the Oilers. They said you're confusing Dubrovnik.
Who?
DAB.
No, I'm not confusing him.
Well, hold on. See, now you're going to make me go look. I don't have this blown up so I can see it. Where's Kokkonen? Sharks posing goaltender versus Bennington. Where's Blues against Kokkonen? Okay. Here we go. Kyrou has 4 goals against him. O'Reilly has 4 goals against him. Shin has 3. Saad has 4. Barbashev has 4. Falk has 4. I mean, the only one, Tarasenko has 2. Right? He has no assist with them. But they have him for 3 shots. 2 goals on 3 shots. I'm sorry, that's games played. I'm looking at the wrong one. Here we go. Tarasenko has no goals against him. Kyrou has 3. O'Reilly has 3. Shin has 2. Saad has 2. Barbashev has 1. Falk has 1. That's what we have against him. So I'll look his stats up later. Our power play looks so lost without Perron. Too much passing. We need to make it a point to get to Butch or Cinco the puck for one of those tees like we used to get with Perron. I'm starting to see that a little more. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kokkonen was drafted by the Wild and went to the Sharks. Or no, he got traded and then ended up going to the Sharks. Wasn't he part of the – Kokkonen was part of the Marc-Andre Fleury trade. He was part of the Marc-Andre Fleury trade, and he went to Vegas. Or no, not Vegas, Chicago. He went to Chicago. He was part of the Marc-Andre Fleury trade.
Who went to Chicago?
Kokkonen.
No, he's
right. Okay, now I'm going to look it up. Okay. Minnesota, and then he got traded to San Jose. So he did get, I thought he was part of the, I think they traded him to bring in Marc-Andre Fleury. I think that's what it was. The Minnesota Wild with the 5th round draft pick to San Jose for Jacob Middleton, March of last year. So yeah, they traded him away when they brought in Marc-Andre Fleury. There we go. Internet bad. Are you getting close to intermission being over or what, man? You frozen, Lance, or you still there? He's frozen. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Anybody there? Hello.
I'm here.
Okay, you were frozen, so I don't know if it's my
Uh,
internet
I,
or
I
you.
was thinking of Koskinen. I was thinking of Koskinen with Edmonton.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Hey, it happens, man. I make mistakes like that all the time, man. I make mistakes like that all the time. Um, yeah, we do need someone to work that, and they guessed you were sleeping there, Lance. Just go out there and win the period. That's what's important. You win the period. All right? You go out there, you win the period, and then you let the third figure itself out. But win this period. Come out, play hard, win the period. Plain and simple. I can't say anymore. I think it simply comes down to that. You have to win the period. Right? Do you yeah, I can't think of anything else. You have to win the period. Right? You have to end this 8-game losing streak. It has to end. Right? Especially here it is again. Here's another game. We scored 1 goal. Right? Put pucks in the back of the net. The offense has got to do something. Because and again, you allowed 11 shots. We ended up with 9. They added a shot to each team. Oh, absolutely, Shackle. I agree, bud. I absolutely agree. God, I want that Parashinko military jersey. I know. I'll look because it's like for 4 days. I'll look, but I know that thing's going to be like $1,000 or more. I know it is. And I'd kill to have it. I would absolutely kill to have it. Darkness. I feel if we win this game, that will help immensely just from the mental side. You're absolutely right. It will. It absolutely will. Right? Absolutely will. You've got to end this. I've liked Alexandrov. I like this play. I think he's got a good shot. He's got good puck control. He's got good stick handling. I mean, he's young. He's going to make a few mistakes. And, his dad played in the league. So I don't know if his dad played in the league or if he played pro in Russia.
He played in Russia and Germany.
Germany? I thought he was in the league for a while. Maybe I was wrong. Okay.
Nope.
Looks like we're back. So enjoy it, and I'll see you at the next intermission. Aloha. Well. Interesting. Yes, we'll take that. What did you say there, Shackle? 2 goals this period would be beautiful, and that's what we got. Good play all the way around. I mean, I thought that I can't put anything against Bennington. I really can't. I think he's played good. The goal that was in there was a great goal. I mean, defense fell off a little bit, but other than that, I mean, overall, this has been the game we've been. Now, I understand this is the Sharks, and they're not a good team. I get that. But all it takes is that one win to switch things, to get you moving in the right direction. Power play. Kyrou, beautiful. The Bushnevich, the backdoor pass, right on time. Kyrou buries it. That's what you need. That's the getting over the snake bit, right? Thomas is hugely snake bit right now, right? I was talking to Gary Unger about this, and I talked to him about, when you get snake bit, how you clutch the stick just a little bit more, how you tense up and your muscles tense up, and he says, absolutely. Right? He said, absolutely that happens. He says, it happened to me a lot. Right? And that tells you something. The guy should be a Hall of Famer, and he's saying he got snake bit. Right? That's just something that happens. You almost got it. It was close, but here we are. We're at a game where we scored 3 goals. Well, first of all, this is the first game in a while we've scored more than 1 goal. Right? If I go back and look at this, we scored, last time we scored 2 was against the Islanders, right? But of the last 4 games, we scored 1 3 times, right? And you look at this losing streak, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. There's only 1 anomaly in there, and that's the 4 to the Canadians, right? They have to continue doing this. Scoring 3 goals or less, they've only won 1 game. 1 game. They beat the Edmonton Oilers 2-0. That's it. Right? That's telling you something. This team is this good, and they need to be better. I'll take it, I'll just keep it up. I mean, this is the type of game that we were hoping for. And again, yes, I'm not putting too much into it because this is the Sharks, but sometimes it takes that one thing. Jason, I'll take a better look at that. I actually was paying more attention to this game by listening than I was by watching. I was trying to listen to this one a lot more. All right. And sometimes I pick up more. I pick up different things when I listen. Right. And I can pick up some stuff. And you might be right, Jason. Like I said, I'll watch more. I'll pay more attention. Hey guys, don't forget, you're the ones that make this show. You have to comment. Come on, guys. I got 6 of you watching on YouTube, 5 on my account, 1 on the Hawaii STL Blues fan. Come on, help me out. Show's only as good as you are. Only as good as you are. You're what make this show. Bob, I get that right now. I understand where you're coming from on that. It does not surprise me at all. Not at all. Right? And Bob, I want to say thank you for liking my TikTok stuff. I really appreciate that. He likes almost all of them. I know I think Jason Nichols might too. A couple others of you out there. I don't remember everybody, but you're paying attention. John Penner, you're paying attention to my TikTok, and that's helping me. My TikTok is actually helping me. Right? Now, maybe, you know what? The Blues, right? The Blues have had something going on. If they win this game today, Ashley, I'll tell you something later, right? I'll tell you something later. Because I have a reason. I might have a reason why they won, and I'll tell you later. I think you might know it, but I'll tell you later if they win the game. We'll kind of go from there. The Rowe goal was smooth power play. A case of pass around, shoot, strong finish. And the Sharks goalie looks to be hurting at every stoppage in the play. Any info on San Jose injury on the broadcast? Yeah, he got bumped in the head by somebody. I think Pitlick caught him in the head, and he's been off since then. The other thing is that power play. You guys say shoot, 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 but I'm watching that power play. Sometimes they need that pass because the lane's not there. And if the lane is there, there's nobody to cover the rebound. And if you're not there to cover the rebound, if they're staying tight, if you're not bringing them out of that package and they're staying tight, that shot does you no good because it just ends up going down towards your goal. Right? Pay attention to that. When you're on the power play, when you're watching the passing, look for the lane. Look for the lane. Because that's the thing. So I was paying attention to that. I didn't see any lanes. And the only lane that I saw was no, I want to see the lane. The shot is great. But if you're shooting it into their guys and they're just going to kick the puck back down the net, it does you no good. You have to have that lane. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, it's more than two. Right? We'll keep going. It just seems like we get so many chances that the other team finishes. That again, I think that's part of this this mentality of shooting sometimes when we shouldn't be shooting. You have to have that lane. I am breathing. No CHL, watching Sharks broadcast. Okay. Wait a minute. You have ESPN Plus, John. The game's on ESPN Plus. The game is on ESPN Plus. Shooting into players creates odd man rushes against you. Absolutely. Batted the puck in with the hand, so 72 batted the puck in with the hand, so why did it count? You know, that's the one thing about the hand pass, right? If you batted in a Euro, who was it? Mark Bergevin, the GM of is he the GM? He was the GM or the coach of Montreal, I think, and he threw the puck into the net, our net, and I think that was during a what am I saying? During a playoff game. Kept saying the game is not in my package, available in my region, but I was just watching it. I don't know. Sometimes they do that. Yep. Yeah. Bergevin, Mark Bergevin threw the puck into his own. Yeah, he got fired in Montreal last season. There we go. See, I was thinking about it. Right? That's the thing. Right? So you know, that happens. It's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing, but it's something you got to get over. And the team is snake bit a little bit, but they're coming out of it, and that's what's important. We have two really tough games coming up. Right? Saturday, 4:00 my time, 9:00 your time. We're playing 8:00 your time. We're playing the Vegas Golden Knights, and then on Monday or Tuesday, I think Monday, we're playing the Avalanche. Right? He might be our King's advisor. There you go. Thank you. Oh, I'm with you. Need to finish this game. Right? Need to finish this game. Oh, they're looking at, wow, man, that's Seattle's 5th in the league right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the top 8 teams missed the playoffs last year. Wow. Wow. No, but yeah, that was just beautiful. They're showing the Knights. Right? The Blues are going to just have to beat the Knights, plain and simple. Right? I hope so. I don't. Right now, I want to see him keep the other team off the board. Right? I don't mind him playing some offense, but I want to see some good, solid defense right now. Right? That's what I want to see. Hey, to the 8 people watching me on YouTube, thank you so much. To the 5 on Guy Benson, thank you. 6 now, thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Remember to tell your friends about the show, right? Tell your friends about this family. This is an open family. We are open to everybody. We want to hear from them, right? We love them. Oh, where's McDavid today? The Oilers got trounced, right? Oilers got trounced 7-2 by the Hurricanes. Your boy Ville Husso gave up 8 goals to the New York Rangers as they fall 8-2. The Bruins sneak by the Flames 3-1. The Devils beat the Senators in overtime 4-3. The Blue Jackets get put up 5 on the Flyers as they only put 2 in the net. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, okay, man, this thing's swift. The Knights 7-4 over the Sabres. Coyotes 1-0 over the Islanders with 8:17 to go in the third. Predators and Avalanche are tied at 1 with about a minute to go in the first. And the Blackhawks and Kings are later tonight. That is true. The best defense is a good offense. That is true. I absolutely believe that. Well, let's cover the stats, right? Okay, so the Sharks ended up with 21 shots. They had 10 that were blocked, 6 that missed the net, so that's 37 attempts, 15 hits, 7 giveaways, 5 takeaways, and they blocked 8 shots. They are now winning the faceoff battle 23-19, 55% to 45%. The Blues jumped up 27 shots now, led by Robert Thomas with 3. Or no, Justin Falk with 4. Pardon me. Misseen that. Justin Falk with 4. Why is my mouse not doing what I need it to do right now? There we go. My mouse isn't going where I need it to go. Okay, there we go. They had 8 blocked, 14 missed the net. That's 49 attempts already. I will take that. 49 attempts. 13 hits. 8 giveaways. Here's a number that looks better. 8 takeaways. And the 10 blocked shots. Just keep it going. That's all I got to say. Ryan, I still don't see thumbs up. Oh, it's the like. Just like. It says like. You should be able to like it, but you got to be signed in on YouTube. If you're not signed in, it won't let you like it. John, are you watching on a phone or a computer, John? Kid Kai featuring fueling his oats. Oh, let's hope so, man. The best offense is scoring a lot of goals. That's what I've said. Best defense is a good offense, right? And it is, because you keep the puck. I mean, they got the shots that time. They did give up a goal, but they scored 2. So let's go from there. So Hefner, usually the like button is underneath the video itself, right? I'm trying to pull up the video here now. Yeah, so it should be under the video, John. Let me kind of. Let's see here. Right now, this is on my computer, but where am I at? Okay, here we go. It's right here, John. You see that right there? That's where the like is. You should see that right there. And if you're on your phone, you may have to put it up. Send a smiley face. I appreciate that. See smiley face. Right? Just trying to help out, guys. Just trying to help out, because I love all of you. I love all of you, man. I really do. You guys are great for me. You help me out. You're friends, and that's what's important. That is what's important. Let's go. I didn't do the events. Let's cover the events. There were no penalty. Oh no, there was one penalty by the. Oh man, I'm just. Oh come on, computer. What are you doing? Here we go. Okay, second period at the 6:59 mark. Jordan Kyrou gets a power play goal from Robert Thomas and Pavel Luzhnevich. Way to go, Thomas. I needed that. 13:05. Thomas Hurdle is able to put in a rebound, almost off his own shot to make it 2-2 from LeBanc and Ferraro. And then at 18:08, even strength, Brandon Saad smacks one in from Levo and Rosen, and we're at 3-2. There have been only 2 penalties, both of them taken by the Sharks. Mengda, and that actually probably should have been a penalty shot, but I'll take it. I'll take it. She's not on the show because she doesn't have a headset. She's going to work on getting a new one. But usually she won't be on the second intermission or later. And like Saturday she might be. But yeah, I know. But Saturday she might. Well, I don't know. It's a late game. I don't know. She works Sunday. Yeah, you work Sunday, don't you, Ash? Right? We miss Ash. We do. We do. We miss her on the show. And I told her that. Trust me. So the Blues had 18 shots that period. That's what they needed. Now let's limit them to under 9 shots in this next period. They had 11 in the first, 10 in the second. Limited them to 8 or less. Keep them under 30, and you're going to win this game. Keep them under 30, and you're going to win this game. And you keep taking shots. So she won't be here with us Sunday or Saturday night. That sucks. And then Monday she won't be either because it's in Colorado, so it's a little bit later. I might get her for pregame. Won't get her for the first intermission, but I might get her for pregame. I love Ashley to death. I love all you guys to death. You know that, right? Don't forget to put them thumbs in the air. Oh man, what happened there? That was weird. All my comments scrolled up on me. E. Guido, I haven't seen E in a while. Thank you, E. Dale Clunk. Thank you, Jeff Horseman. Thank you, Kyle Hauser. Charles Jenkins, my high school buddy, Michael Edwards. Jose Figueres. Jose, can you tell me a joke? Jason Nichols. And a couple of more that I can't see their name of right now. Justin Mullins. Thank you so much. Okay, this game is almost back. Let's just keep this going, guys. I will see you at the post-game show. I love you to death. Be ready for me at the post-game show. Aloha. I told you guys. I knew the reason for the losing streak. I absolutely told you guys I knew the reason for the losing streak. I want to see where's Ryan Green at, because I want to bring this back. I talked about this yesterday. I said I knew the reason for the losing streak, and I'll be what? If I'm not right, I'll wait for more of you get here as the Blues win. Right? Let's get more of you great people in. And I'll tell you this. I told you I knew why we had the losing streak. And if I wasn't right, you'd lay lightning, shoot me down. May lightning. Sammy, wait till you hear what I got to tell you. Wait, I need Ryan Green in here. If somebody knows where Ryan Green is, send him up. Because I was dead on. I was dead on right about why the losing streak happened. Okay? I'm going to wait for a few more minutes, but I was dead on. I know why the losing streak happened, and I know why it ended today. Absolutely I do, and I'm excited. I'm getting myself in trouble, but it's okay. Oh, my goodness. I said yesterday that this losing, when the personal stuff that I had started happening, is when the losing streak happened. Today, that person who was part of this, who had blocked me and removed me, unblocked me. Now hasn't refriended me or any of that, but unblocked me. They unblocked me, and I noticed it just before the game started. And guess what happened? Frozen. And the winning streak and the losing streak snaps. I told you, man, if that ain't fate, I'm telling you, that was the reason for it. Now, I mean, karma, baby, karma. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, what a good win. I mean, I know it's the Sharks. I know it was an empty netter, but they needed this more than anything. They needed this. Rosen gets a goal and assist, and when he gets put into the lineup, last second, and he does what he's got to do. Guys, thank you so much for the thumbs in the air. I love it. I love it. Well, I mean, that's a win. That's a win. Now we've got a day off, and then we've got a tough one on Saturday night. Right? We got a tough one. The Knights just tore up Buffalo 7-4. Eichel gets a hat trick in his second return. They booed him all night long, and he ends up putting a hat trick in. All right? Rosen, just way to go, man. The Blues needed this. Good game all the way around. I mean, look, you can find bad stuff in it. Hey, tomorrow when we do the good, the bad, and the ugly, it'll actually be a good, the bad, and the ugly. Yay, we can do a good, the bad, the ugly. Yay. Bennington played well tonight, gets that win. We needed that. Bennington has played. I mean, a lot of people are trying to put this on Bennington, but I can't. I mean, I talked to Gary Unger about this, and I told him, I said, Bennington had allowed 25 goals, and I thought that you could put maybe 2 at the most 3 on him. And he goes, well, then you should be winning games. And I said, yeah, right? No. None of the Alexandrov didn't score. Levo might have got a point. I'll have to look here in a second. Thank you, Winnington. I needed that win, man. That gives me a notch in the win column, because I had Forsberg started today, and he ended up losing 4-3. He hurt me. So right, I kind of need need some luck, my friends. Need some luck. I'm dying in my league. I'm losing 11-5. I need some guys to do something. Man, I got guys that are supposed to score and they're not. But let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the. Okay, so on Rosen's goal, Thomas and Tereshchenko both get assists. So Thomas had 2 assists tonight. They had a power play goal, which was great, 1 of 2. No penalties tonight. There you go. No penalties. Akari got the empty netter. Levo did not score, and neither did. Well, Rosen wasn't a call-up. Rosen has been up. He was just put on. He was just a healthy scratch most of the time. So neither Levo or Androv, and I mean, I can't say his name now. And wow, guy, you're just really flabbergasted right now, aren't you? And that's what you guys do. He's got a high number. Alexandrov, neither one of them got anything. Yeah, Alexandrov, he did have 2 shots. He had a missed the net, 2 hits. He had a block shot. He won a face-off and he lost a face-off for 50%. Thomas won 9, lost 12 for 43%. Shen was 5 for 10 for 33%. Akari was 8 for 4 for 67%. O'Reilly was 9 and 4 for 69%. They ended up with 30 shots. I would have liked to see that number down, but I'll take it. They had 13 blocked and missed the net 15 times. That's 50-something attempts. 58 attempts. There you go. I got that number. They had 19 hits. They had 10 giveaways, 8 takeaways. They blocked 9 shots. Won the face-off battle 31-32 for 51-49. Blues had ended up with 33 shots. 9 were blocked. 15 missed the net. That's 57 attempts. 18 hits to their 19. They had 10 giveaways, 13 takeaways. There you go. There's a difference in the game. 13 takeaways. Hey, Ryan, do you remember yesterday when I told you I knew why the losing streak was happening? Remember that? Right? Remember that? And then I said why I thought it was. Well, that person that is part of all of this unblocked me today, just unblocked me to where I can at least see a little bit, didn't refriend me. But because they unblocked me, the Blues win. I'm telling you, this 8 game, that's fate. Fate. That person opened a little crack and the Blues won. Someone must have told them that I said that, because it was done before the game, or sometime today before the game. And, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I found it by accident, actually, but I'll take it. And I'll take a win. And maybe this is something to start a new one. Tough game coming up. We'll go from there. Goal scorers tonight. We'll go over the Blues goal scorers. Krug in the first period, 2:30 in, gets us up 1-0 from Shen and Falk. They tie it up at the 16-19 mark of the first from Timo Meyer off of Falk. Blues get that power play goal from Kyrou Bushnavis and Thomas at the 6:59 mark of the second. At the 13:05 mark, Thomas Hertl ties it for the Sharks. And then Brandon Saad gets his first goal of the year at the 18:08 mark to make it 3-1 or 3-2. In the third, at the 1:25 mark, Logan Couture gets a beautiful shot and makes it 3-3. At the 8:20 mark, Callie Rosen from Thomas and Tereshchenko puts the Blues ahead for good. Hey, you're right. You know what? You can say all day long it's got nothing to do with it. But all I got to say is that's when it started. This is when it ended. And these are the things that I seen that happen. Now, this was the Sharks, so we should have beat them a lot better than what we did. But you take what you can get, right? You take what you can get. If you're watching on YouTube, please put that thumb in the air. If you're watching on Facebook, put that thumb or the like. Put some love. Let us know that you care about the Blue Note Fan Report. What a good show. What a good game. Well, you know what? You can say that I didn't know something, but I'm telling you I did. Karma and fate sometimes works in weird ways. Maybe my mental health is tied to the Blues. I don't know, right? But I'll take the win. I love it. I'm kind of done talking, guys. I'm going to end the show here. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. John Penner, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for showing up. I'm going to end the show here. Great show. You know, we're doing these. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not going to end the show because Lance Man has joined us. Hey, Lancer.
Hey, Guy.
What do you think, bud?
Hey, at times it wasn't pretty, but man, overall they've played much better. This is, in my mind, more of a full effort for all three periods than I've seen even in some of their wins this year, their three other wins. And for the first time in 8 games, it was fun to watch the Blues play.
I agree. And you know, the one thing that I saw tonight was, first of all, I think Berube knew that if he lost this tonight, he did not have a job tomorrow.
I don't think he would have either.
Right. I honestly believe that. I know someone had said 2 more games. I don't think so. I think it was tonight. I think if he loses this tonight, that's it. Right. Especially with the Sharks where they are. I mean, they have the same amount of wins as us. The only way they're beating us is the 3 overtime wins, or overtime losses, the shootout losses. Right.
But you know what?
Sorry, our savior.
Let's hope when they play Vegas next, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's hope they come up with just a good effort, because even though you can't take anybody for granted, let's face it, you know, the Sharks aren't as good as Vegas this year so far. But the Sharks played a really good game themselves tonight, but the Blues are going to be tested. Let's keep the winning streak going. Hey, why can't we have 8 wins in a row? We had 8 losses in a row.
Yep. I absolutely believe that. Right? We've set the record for 10 or 11 wins in a row. Why not do it again? You know? Tonight we got, oh yeah, absolutely he did. And it's Boo. B-O-O. Booberry. Right? He saved his butt tonight. I honestly believe that.
He did.
We're not getting our heads inflated. Vegas is a tough test.
No, we're not.
But sometimes you don't know what the catalyst is, right? Remember the Cardinals, not this season, last season? They were having that really bad season, and all of a sudden they got this one really fluky win, and that led to 17 straight wins, right? The same thing with the Blues. This was kind of a fluky win, but you'll take it. Bennington played good tonight. I don't put one of those goals against him.
No, and we all knew, at least we thought we knew, that this team had more talent than the way they were playing. There was just something going on, and you're right. Bennington played very well. It's like I've said before, Guy. I don't care if you give up 4 goals as long as we score 5. You've won the game for us by only giving up 4 goals. So he made some good saves.
He didn't give up weak goals, though. Those goals were not weak.
No, he didn't.
Actually, they're starting to drop down a little bit. I haven't looked on the secondary market because I don't, I'm not there. You know, maybe I get lucky. Maybe something happens and, I get to come home for my birthday or something and watch some games. Who knows? You never know. Maybe I get to come home for good later in the year. Who knows? We're just, next year we'll just play things by ear. But it just comes down to it. The Blues needed to win tonight. They absolutely, positively needed to win tonight, and that's what they got.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they got. I think it's wonderful. They needed it. We got it. Let's go on from there. Right? Let's go on from there. And we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Right? We'll see what happens. And you never know. You just never know. The things could go one way. They could go another. But I think that this is a team that could absolutely explode. It could explode for 8 wins. It could explode for 9 wins. I was saying on the pregame, I was telling somebody, this isn't a broken team. This isn't a bad team. Okay. This is a team. This is not a bad team. It's a team playing bad. There's a difference. It's not like they've got AHL players out there. It's like they got guys that can't play or don't want to play. They have NHL quality guys, all-star guys in this lineup. Right? They have those guys. They have trophy guys in this lineup. This is a lineup that can win. Yeah, you got to build off the win. I absolutely agree with you, Darkness, right? Absolutely agree with you, right? They played a good game tonight. They did play a good game, and I'm glad they did it in front of the Warriors. My boys. Wore my jersey tonight. May have to wear my jersey. If I wear my jersey Saturday and they win, I'm wearing my jersey till they lose. Right? That's all I got to say. Actually, I'm kind of talked out right now. It's almost 6 p.m. here. I know it's 10 there?
9:52.
9:50, almost 10 p.m. Yeah. So, Lance, thanks, man. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be doing a show. That's 4 p.m. my time. I'm kind of getting used to that now because it used to be 3. Now it's 4. So I'm trying to adjust a little bit later for me because it gives me more time to see things. Join me tomorrow night. I know it's Friday night, but join me anyways. Saturday, the game is at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's at 4 o'clock my time. So I'll be on at 7:30 your time. We're in Vegas. After that, we've got Colorado and then Chicago, 3-game road trip. Right? We got to pull this. I think what they should do is hop the plane tonight, fly to Vegas. Right? I know it's not going to. They'll practice tomorrow and then fly to Vegas. Hop the plane tonight, fly to Vegas. Tell the guys, see ya. Morning game. You guys go out and figure something out for yourselves, But they're not going to do that. Vegas is the place to change things. So we'll go with there. Hard to assimilate to a win. Yeah, I got you, John. Hey, guys, thank you so much. You guys did great. Lately, Aaron Coulter, John Penner, thank you for the thumbs up, man. We're getting 13. We're going to get my 100 goal. We're going to get 100 people watching this show at one time by the end of the season. I know it. We're going to keep pushing it. You're going to tell your friends. We're going to make it happen. Okay, guys, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, for Lance, the Drop, the Scott, saying aloha, mahalo, and we'll see you tomorrow night on the Blue Note Fan Report. Aloha.